What it do, bruh? Talk of the town, Nintendo, Doc Trey still holding it down, still make the best games, and you know this, bro. It's the truth. If you don't like it, you can have that seatbelt. So I know it's only been a day, but once the Nintendo Switch 2 was officially announced by Nintendo, I was kind of hoping that there would be, some third parties that came out and said, hey, this game's coming out for the Switch 2 also. This game's also coming out for the Switch 2. And I've seen some indie developers say, hey, this will come to Switch 2, or this would look great on Switch 2, and that still counts. But in a way, it kind of doesn't, because the Switch 2 is backwards compatible. So even if it didn't come to the Switch 2, it's on the Switch, and it's more than likely a lot of these games that have been indie games that people have said, oh, we're going to bring this to Switch 2. They're either already on Switch or we're already going to come to Switch. And once they're being played on the Switch 2, even if it was a Switch 1 native version, it's pretty much going to look the same. So what I'm waiting for are the big AAA third-party game announcements for the Switch 2. And the question is, do they have to wait until this April event also? Are we going to get any big third-party official announcements or Switch 2 games before April, or are we having to wait all the way until April for Nintendo's first-party games and all of these third-party games as well? It's going to be a long wait. And I know there's supposed to be a Switch 1 focused Nintendo Direct. There's rumored to be coming up next month. But yeah, I kind of want to know about these third-party games that are coming to the Switch 2. But another thing is, I'm wondering if maybe Nintendo put a gag order on these large third-party games getting announced before the event. Because maybe if they are officially announced, maybe that will give a hint as to the capabilities of the system, which apparently it looks like Nintendo is trying to hold that close to their chest. Especially seeing as the footage, the compressed and off-screen footage that they decided to show of Mario Kart and nothing else. It's like they're trying to keep the capabilities of the system quiet. And so much so that maybe they're even keeping third parties from announcing their games for the system. Because if they announce certain third-party games for the system, you're already going to assume an amount of power required for that game to run. Like if they say, oh, The Witcher 4 is coming to Switch 2, you'd be like, oh, dang, this thing's pretty powerful. So I guess they want to keep that as a surprise, I guess. But, yeah, I want to know what other games are coming. But I guess I got to dip back into the LinkedIn cave. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section.